everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna continue playing some Fallout 4. Last gameplay was rather chaotic, as I said. Run into 4 freaking death claws, not 3, 4. And one of them so happens to be enclosed inside of a building before I end up ending that mission and whatnot. So anyways, I think I'll take a break from doing some what's it called?
Can't believe Maxon brought the Pripwin here. Those
Some
energy
what's it
readings we
called?
picked up
Oh,
must
the
have been
railroad
more important than I
missions.
thought.
Yeah, whatever it was really stood
And
out
I think
for
I'll
his
be
nest.
doing some Brotherhood of
Looks like it's
Steel
gonna be a
missions.
full-scale
Cavalry's
war.
arrived.
Which means we better prep
And it
this
looks like
place
they
until
sent in the
someone
big
smarter than a
guns.
pack of ferals decides we're a target.
Amen to that.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
He's a piece of work, is what he is.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
He seems rather a little excited. But yeah, last gameplay,
The
these
last
guys
person
managed
that
to help me
disobeyed
out.
Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Prydwen's
Help me out
from
with
the outside.
the raiders,
Paladin Dance.
and the what's it called, the death claws. Oh hell yeah, man! Where'd you go?
Yeah, height. This'll be fun.
Come on,
Got
little
a minigun in front of you, loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Hey!
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead.
Is that a ship on a building?
Captain Kells on the flight deck.
Scratch that. On a couple of
Stick close to me
buildings?
and him.
Oh shit, I thought we were going down.
Need the enemy just as much as the Institute. We've lost plenty of sense to hate them.
Okay, press A. You switch up close pretty fast, don't you?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Whatever that means.
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Right.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
I'm so glad I didn't bring Nick Valentine onto this ship, or this could have ended badly.
Sir, I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Sweet.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot
Paladin.
of work ahead of us.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I already got Deacon with me, so, you know.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted
Step forward,
sense of
Knight.
humor.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms.
What the hell were you
Since
thinking?
I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
He's a cutie!
Ah, good. You'll find me here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me, since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting. Would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Likewise. What's the kitty's name? What's the kitty's name? Oh, look at you.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Can it wait?
That's fine. But I can't clear you for active duty until you've completed the exam and I give you a clean bill of health. Let me know when you're ready.
Captain Cade.
Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Fine.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
All right.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then, shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
You make a decent argument.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Okie dokie. Could have parked a little closer.
Mr. Green, and we're cleared for release.
Alright, finally some action. Holy hell, that's a big one. Yeah, you motherfucker. Ah, he's chucking rubble. Down he goes.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repair.
Did you not maybe not park it? I told you not to park it! Park it, she says. It could be easier, she says. Are you kidding me? Am I gonna have to restart my freaking game? Oh my god. Alright. I'll be right back, for fuck's sakes. Alright, now I'm back. Okay, now let's see if this freaking mission can work. I'll probably take out these guys first before getting to the other. Because I think there should be like a legendary out there somewhere. Like that one right here. Oh boy. What the hell's going on? What the hell? It won't let me jump! Ow. What the fuck was all that? It won't let me jump. Let's try this again, I guess.
Welcome aboard,
Bitch don't know where the fuck to fly.
Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Alright.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep
Hopefully
him in your sight.
we'll get this right. Nice flying, idiot! Am I doing something wrong here? I mean, should I take out the behemoth first, then jump off and deal with the frickin' mutant myself?
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Brotherhood for repair.
Alright, let's get this thing off. I want to get off here before it blows up. Okay, he's dead. I'm up of course. Personal. Ow. Ow! He mutated. Of course he did. Come on. Die! Holy shit! Deacon, he's still alive over there? Alright, let's get this over with. I wouldn't doubt it, there will be more mutants inside.
When I retire, I am totally gonna set up a maid service. Talk about demand.
That's
Come
definitely... No. Okay.
Seems you're really good
I forgot I lent you that.
If I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
Kind of glad I lent you that.
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
I hear
A
something.
mess.
It would be a
You say
legendary.
that, you know it means something.
Oh god. Maybe I should have switched that. No.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's your turn, Deacon. Ooh! Alright, where to next? Oh. How in the fuck did I miss this?
The big three for predicting caps.
That. Fuck's sake, scare me like that. I knew we're not alone. No one.
What's that?
Oh, that would be a fucking dog.
No fight today. Annoyed.
If you ever need to feel sleepy, ask Tinker Tom what they were doing here.
Time to die!
One time incoming.
Yep, that hurt.
You humans! So stupid! So weak!
I have good shit. I take that very personally. Oh! And you have a very right to say so. Yeah, suck on that. Ow! Thought I killed you.
It's done. This is the end of the
Great. I didn't need to have more children. I can positively feel the science oozing around here.
Well then. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking Paladin, don't do that to me.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
I was just doing what Elder Maxon asked. No more, no less.
Well, it's good to see you dealt with them the Brotherhood way. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed. There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else.
So, Paladin, you gotta ride back home?
You should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells. And the mess.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Alright.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong is simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. You're not getting another assignment until Fort Strong has been secured.
Situation, guns blazing, is a good way to get yourself killed.
Well, that was fun and all, but, you know, minor setbacks. But we managed to get it done and over with. Okay, maybe a few minor setbacks. But anyways, we got it done. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. So much for, you know,
shot, never turn your back on
those
gun.
what's it called, Brotherhood of Steel missions. Not as exciting as I thought it would be, but except for that, what's that? Strong Fort mission. Like I said, few minor. What else going on? Setbacks, but we managed to get done, and did a couple more as well. While we're at it, from the Commonwealth missions, I guess. But yeah, I guess I can call this an episode.
We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next
But
mission.
I will be continuing playing this as well. Trying to find as exciting missions I can. So yeah, bitch, can you back the fuck off? I'm doing my outro.
To the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
You know what? I'll be right back. Some alone time.
I never liked
So yeah,
fires and worship.
like, favorite, subscribe, share this video, and don't forget to ring that bell for more videos. And yeah. So far I don't think there's not much going on other than playing this one. Other than, you know, waiting for the new Suicide Squad DLC or update or whatever for new characters. And oh yeah, I guess
if we want to win the
Rainbow Six Siege Operation New Blood came out maybe a day or two, maybe a week ago, and I might end up just making a video about it. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do some commentating on the game. I hardly do. All I do is just record, upload, and just pretty much that's the end of that. So yeah,
Looting the mess hall isn't bad.
thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.